Oh, all right, guys. Welcome back to Primal Fear, where yesterday we finally took down the Chaos Guardian, the big old Chaos Wyvern. After he, of course, whooped my butt a few times, he's fortunately finished and dead, and I never have to face him again. And the beauty is, we could potentially tame our very own today. There is a Chaos Wyvern out there in the wild, and he's been out there for quite some time. And now I have the capabilities of actually taming that thing up. Are we going to do that? I'm not too sure. But what we are going to be slowly working towards is taking on the Spirit Guardian now. We've basically opened up a few doors on things that we can do. Obviously, the Spirit Guardian, yes, that's kind of like hot on the trail. Like we gotta get this guy sorted pretty soon so we can keep our progression moving. But unfortunately, we're lacking a few things. Gotta kill a bunch of origin dinosaurs, need some generic artifacts, need 15 celestial souls, and then a bunch of feathers, of course, too. Chaos Spirit Orb, whatever this thing's called. On the other hand, actually, what's this? Oh, it's Chaos Griffin armor. Unfortunately, we don't have any of those out in the wild, but we can craft this thing right here. This is basically crafted from celestial souls, a few eggs. Oh, I don't have demonic eggs. Maybe I do have demonic eggs. Do I have demonic eggs? Who would have them? Would you have them? Oh, I do. Oh, snap. Who's been laying demonic eggs? My Reaper, maybe? Or was it... Huh. Maybe my Mongos have been doing it. I didn't think anyone was, but that's fantastic. All right, well, that's one less thing we got to go looking for. But I'm kind of considering going out and crafting one of these things. Unfortunately, as you can see, we need a few things. I need an elemental kibble, which I have, thankfully. I need demonic kibble and celestial kibble. Can I craft those? Because up until now, we've been having a little bit of trouble crafting these things, but it looks like, yeah, we can do that. So, great, I suppose. And then that basically just leaves like one or two things. One origin dinosaur, which I have spotted a raptor out there in the wild, and 3 celestials to kill. And that's it. So, yeah, I think we're going to just go ahead and do this thing. Like, why not? We should be able to do this pretty easily. Who are we going to take out for this one here? I guess we'll just take you out because why not? You are the quickest origin killer in all the lands. Also, what's that? Hold on. Is that just an alpha? That's just an alpha T-Rex. Well, we're going to deal with that right this second then. And then out here somewhere, where was it that I found an origin raptor recently? Legit. I'm just trying to think. Where did I take our most recent episode's thumbnail? Because that is where I spotted it. It's definitely one out here. It would be this one here, 4072. So just over here, I guess a little north. Over this way? Yep. There it is. I knew there was one over here somewhere, and I knew we wouldn't have to look too far for it, so let's just deal with that straight away. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't kill him as quick as I was kind of hoping there. But that's fine. Another shot should get the job done if I at least hit him with a direct hit. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that is sorted. And now we're just going to kill 3 celestials. And that's it. We can get this thing crafted. Maybe... Oh, hello. Perfect. Celestial Rex. Low level. I could probably just 1 or 2 shot it. Also, I gotta be careful. I'm not powered up. Okay. Lucky I powered up when I did. Because I got hit by his attack there. And I would have been dead otherwise. Have a look at these guys. That is a beautiful looking Apex Indominus Rex. I wanted these guys so badly back in the day. But we were just never able to find one. And now we've kind of like out progressed them. So there's no point us like taming them, unfortunately. But still cool anyways. Oh, hello. Perfect. There is our second celestial that needs to go down. Thank you very much. And that leaves one last celestial for us to take down. And then we can go and tame up a Chaos Wyvern. The question is, do I just flail about randomly to find this thing, or do we go and track the thing down? Let me hop in here real quickly. And what we could do is go find this one. Skeletonized T-Rex at 4356. That is pretty close to us. Sort of. But the reason I'm going to go over there and fight him is because he gives us a demonic soul and a celestial soul. So he'll actually kind of like tick 2 boxes at once. The only thing is, I don't remember the coordinates that we're heading towards. And also they're kind of dangerous. They've killed us in the past. So maybe we should be a little bit cautious when going to hunt this guy down. But I'm not too concerned. Where were you again? 4356. Oh. Hold on a sec. Is he up here somewhere? Oh, hello. Oh, more Apex Indominus Rexes. Seriously. I wanted you guys so badly back in the day. But now you want to start you want to start appearing. All right, I've forgotten the coordinates once again. Oh my goodness. Like, what is wrong with me? Yeah, a 4356. Oh, sorry. We need to go southwest. Yeah, okay. He's over here. I was going to say any further and he'd be right outside our base. And if one of these things spawned right outside our base, it'd be a really bad thing. We'd be dead. Our base would no longer exist. And that would be just absolutely atrocious. Is he out here? 4356 is what I said. Where is it? Gone too far. Have I flown straight over the top of it? Or maybe he, once again, like a whole bunch of things seem to do, just exists underground or something? All right, for like the 8th time, I'm going to check the coordinates here. 4356. I should be able to see it from here. Unless I'm going crazy. I don't think he exists. Unless he's like hiding somewhere. But where could you hide a giant skeletal glowing T-Rex? Yeah, doesn't seem like he's around here anywhere, unfortunately. Damn. All right, I know we're gonna need these artifacts soon, so I figured we'll just pop up here real quick and go ahead and take that, and then we'll just scoot our caboot down the other side, and hopefully we'll find a celestial down there. RGs are probably going to be the most common thing for us to run into accidentally. I already know where to go. 3615. I can get over there very quickly. So let's do exactly that. We're pretty much going to teleport straight on top of this guy. And then, awesome. We can turn our attention to... should be just over here. We can turn our attention then, of course, to the Chaos Wyvern. I said 3615, didn't I? There it is. All right. Let's do this thing. So, we need to be careful during this process. We know how dangerous these chaos dinosaurs can be. And we also know that when we hit this thing with an arrow, if we can hit this thing with an arrow, it's going to power up its speed by 2. And then it's going to power up its damage. It's going to double its damage. So we do need to be a little cautious while attempting this, but I think we should be fine. So, Chaos Orb, let's go. Thank you. And then we'll dump this inventory. On my to-do list as well currently is finally getting some dedicated storage up and running. That way I can store this stuff that little bit more easy. We're going to get there. We're doing it. In fact, I've kind of I've moved a few things around. I think I'm going to run 2 walls of storage along here. I'll go into that a little bit later. But now, though, I want to go and secure this thing. So, I'm going to take out our Dark Megaraptor. This guy's just great for getting up close and personal and then away from things that, you know, might harm us. So, we're going to be taking him. And I believe this Chaos Wyvern in question is out in this direction. Oh, it's not. Completely opposite direction. 8732. All right. So it's all the way down here then. 8730 is pretty close to our teleporter. Fantastic. We'll be able to get there in no time. So, guess it's over here. 8732. It's going to be over behind the volcano. Fair enough. But where is he? There it is. He's on the ground. Oh, now it would be... Oh, I just realized I could... Oh, wow. How am I going to stop that thing? Look how quick it is. Okay, then. That will kill me, right? There's no way I'm going to hit this with an arrow, but I'm going to try. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Dang it. So what I'm thinking is I might need to switch to Mongo. Got him that time. Woo! There we go. Nice. What I was thinking was we could switch to Mongo, use our control attack. Oh yeah, look at him. Now he's extra fast too. And then basically ground him. That's what I was thinking. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, he's quick. Oh, he's really quick. I forgot. He's kind of quick by default. And then you give him the speed boost from the tranquilizer. And he just like goes supersonic. I'm a little nervous. I don't want this thing to fall asleep on top of water. Which is why I'm trying to, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm trying to stick real close to land here. And I think we've managed to do it. Perfect. All right, what do we got here? Alpha Fire Wyvern. Since I'm pretty sure I can take this guy down pretty easily. Got him. All right, so he's not gonna be a concern. Fabled RG, let's just deal with that as well while we're here. Man, once upon a time, you would have been a really nice tame, but don't really need it now. Anyways, is this just one spirit orb we need for this guy? Oh, hello. Yeah, I don't want you hitting my wyvern. Let's do this thing. Sweet. So there you go. And there we go. Nice. I don't know if I need a saddle for you, do I? I don't. Fantastic. All right, let's go. So you come with me and let's take you for a spin. Dude, 180,000 damage by default is a lot. Also, have a look at the base speed of this guy. I mean, we kind of just witnessed it firsthand, so we know what he can do, but he's a hefty old fella. And he deals quite a bit of damage. He's also got this attack, which I would not want to be on the receiving end of. C attack. No, that looks like that's just to pick things up. Yeah, that's gonna be so good. I just don't know how he's going to compare to Mongo. Speaking of Mongo, can he at least take down a wild one? Maybe not. Wait, did I really not just kill this? There he goes. Okay, that's a better hit. Stuff it. I'm going to take this guy down. We're going to get another Mongo egg. The more the merrier. Especially since they just... Oh, it's dead. Wait, did I kill it? I think I did. Oh, we got an egg. Let's go. Nice. All right, sweet. I don't think my flames are going to kill me. But there we have it. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't really need any of that. Fantastic. All right, so we got to get this guy leveled. I don't have any experience potions on me, and I just left that one there on the floor for some reason. So let's go and take him up for a quick little visit to Centurion. Thankfully, I can grab another artifact while I'm up there. Which we're gonna need. So beautiful. But let's just head right to the top and do some killing, eh? All right, there we go. Sweet. So we're gonna have about 200, maybe 220 levels. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I thought maybe there'd be a replacement. I knew that I didn't take the skin out earlier, so I was wondering how that was gonna go, and unfortunately that hurts us. Anyways, we currently have 6 million health, 7, 8, 9, 10 million health. It's decent. Let's go and power up that damage. And then honestly, as fast as this guy is, a little bit more. Let's put like 40 levels into damage. Sorry. Speed, then damage, and then a little bit more health. All right, let's have a look at how this goes. Dude, this thing's quick. I don't even know what we want to outrun anymore. Like, what's the point other than just getting around the map fast? Just kill more Mongos? Stuff it, why not? And that is some damage. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is. All right. I think I killed that one too fast. It didn't lay me an egg. Also, I gotta be careful, because I don't think this guy gives me... Do I have rider protection? I do. I've got rider defense. Okay, so I won't die from riding around on this guy. Unfortunately, though, I think... Well, I don't know. That Mongo didn't lay me an egg. How about this Monga? Can I have an egg, please? Oh, snap. Are we good here? I don't have protection. I don't have any saddles, which is why I'm a little nervous here. But that Monga is most certainly dead. Did it lay me an egg? Oh, snap. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. That actually dealt quite a bit of damage. That's not an egg. That's a Dodicurus. All right, I'm going to land. Yeah, I don't think we got an egg. How does it determine whether or not to lay an egg? There's a little bag down there. That's not what we're looking for. Nor is that. That's a poop. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Let's get this guy back home. Oh, hello. Is that an Omega Wyvern? It is. That is cool. Ah, if I needed it, I'd actually consider taming it. But right this second, we're not in dire need of it. Anyways, there we have it. Where are we going to park this guy? I don't think he's going to fit on our roof. So I think we'll just leave him down here for the time being. But awesome. Yeah, I can see this guy being like a viable option to use for killing. He's not even maxed out either. He's got another 80 levels or so to get. I don't know what he needs for saddles. So let's go and have a look at how expensive a Chaos Wyvern saddle is. Also, why am I running so slow right now? Oh, snap. What are you doing, champ? Where you going? Where you going? Dude, just relax. Just relax. It's all good, mate. It's all good. I need a Chaos Wyvern saddle. Chaos Wyvern saddle. Armor. Celestial Soul. Oh my goodness. I don't have any Celestial Souls. So I can't even do that. Damn. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, seriously, what is going on with my speed? I'm just going to take everything off and put it back on. Why am I... Have I always been this slow? I don't recall ever being this slow. It's kind of weird. Anyways, now that we've sealed that, it's probably the only Chaos Dinosaur that I'm kind of interested in currently. What are you doing, mate? Dude, I just need you to chill in the base, buddy. Just chill in the base. There is an Omega Wyvern over there. I do not need you drawing his attention over here. He may not kill you, but he will just cause a commotion. And I don't need that. So come over here, will ya? Let's whip it around here. And we can land it right there. Okay. Fantastic. So let's get back to business. I was saying earlier, I've kind of allocated this area here as like a dedicated storage area. And the way we're going to do that, I don't actually know how much I can afford of this right now, but we're slowly getting our hands on a lot more resources. Dude, I can craft a ton of these things. But basically, I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to lay these out. I wasn't planning to like snap them onto anything, but I was kind of just thinking of like plopping them. Let's start in this corner. Oh, how am I going to do this? All right, let me try this out. All right. So I'm going to plop one here. Maybe there. And then I'm going to put the next one. I was kind of thinking like, this isn't going to work, is it? Definitely not going to work there. But then also I was kind of wanting to put one like right in the middle here. It's going to work. Something like that. I mean, it's not terrible. And then, yeah, just build it out in a straight line. And that actually kind of fits really well. And then over this direction, we obviously can't go too far. But I think this, well, I don't know if there's going to be enough space, but I don't know. We'll see. I might even pick these back up real quick. Just because they're kind of not aligning perfectly. And then I'm going to hit G. And we're going to try again. That. And then I know I just crafted up a bunch more. Only 15 so far. Man, these are going to take quite a while apparently. So why is that all highlighted now? It's kind of weird. I just ate a kibble. Great. Fantastic. They're totally not expensive. But yeah, this is what we're going to do. And then we can basically just store all of our items inside of these boxes instead of, you know, amongst all of our storages and getting all confused all the time and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I just think it's going to, I don't know. It's a nice little simple solution, I think. Unfortunately, it is going to like box, like we're going to lose that view. So I don't know if that really matters or not, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? All right. Let's see how we're going here. 40. I swear it said 49. Oh, I can't carry them all because they're so... Wow, I can't even carry 23 of these things. How many of these? How expensive? Wow, they're heavy. They're so heavy. What, you're telling me I can only place like 80 of these at a time? That's a bit outrageous. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, how about 10? Can we do 10? 200 kilos. That's insane. All right, can we go straight to the roof? Man, I might need a higher roof here because at this rate, that's as high as we're gonna get. Damn. Also, I'm not gonna lie, this here is kind of triggering me. Could I push this along a little further? I know it's the silliest little change ever, but I gotta at least try this. Hold on. Also, clearly I just picked up something I wasn't meant to. Little railing. All right, so let's have a look. I kind of want to line this up like here, and then we're gonna go straight, and then I might even curve it back a little bit, just on this last one. Like this. I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. Sweet. All right, I'm really happy with this. Although I might need to stop crafting these things because I'm running out of space. I just hope we've got enough room to put everything I kind of want to put in these storages. Because if I don't really have another solution. But how many more do we need? Not many. Like another 10. And then our little wall of storage is complete. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll need to put another storage area somewhere else in the base. But I like our little storage wall. It's nice. Last one. There we go. Perfect. That's cool. That's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Nice. Although it does make the place look a little bit claustrophobic. We kind of lose a bit of room over there. And then I can do this. I don't know if there's any point in doing this, but I can grab my little Primal Tech workbench, since it is like a little tech area, and we can like put it there. So we're like looking at our big old tech wall while we're crafting up tech dinosaurs, all sinister like. Awesome. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and allocate all of this stuff. And that's going to take a little bit of time. So I'm not going to do that right this second, but I'm just happy to finally have this sorted. And now what I can do is basically move all of these types of resources into here. So like, let's say I just want to throw stone in. Bam. Let's say I want to put wood. Bam. Let's say I want to put thatch. Bam. Let's say I want to put... Oh, it's going to get tricky. Flint. And then I can go consolidate. 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 Man, we ain't got much flint, do we? We can get metal. Metal ingots. We can do crystal. We can do polymer. Oops. Polymer. We can do organic polymer. This is what I'm actually interested in like seeing. And then obsidian. Oops. Am I forgetting anything? I don't know. But consult 200,000 metal. What? Man, I could convert this whole base to metal if I wanted to. That is crazy. And I guarantee a lot of that is from all the saddles that were grinding up yesterday. That is mental. We're actually lacking in stone at the moment, which I'm not surprised about because we had to craft up this entire base. But damn, that's nuts. Another thing we could do, I could do like a whole line of hide. We could start with toxic hide, and then we'll go alpha hide. I know this is going to be crazy as well because of all the saddles that we just busted up. Oopsie. Elemental hide. I'm going to forget one here, aren't I? Fabled hide. What's next? I guess Omega. I'll just do it down here. Omega hide. Celestial hide. And then demonic hide. I think that's it. Am I forgetting any? Hide. I think that's it. Primal hide. Yeah, I knew there'd be one that I was forgetting. So there's like an odd number. But consolidate. 28,000. 80,000. 12,000. 61,000. That's mental. That's so much. There we go. So who's the winner here? We got 80,000 and then 60,000. That's crazy. And then eventually, I think the other thing that I'll do is blood. So obviously starting with toxic and then working through the same system. And the reason for that is I just kind of want to clear out, or at least I want it all in one place. And it's been a mess up until now, basically. Mega. And then I guess we'll just do the rest down here. Omega into... Oh, Celestial and Demonic Blood don't exist. I think it's just Primal Blood after that. So if I can reach that top one, we'll do it up there. So resource, blood, and primal. Yep, one entire row. All right, let's see what we've got the most of. 626, 3,200. Man, we are lacking. We are lacking. I gotta do some more harvesting. 56 Omega Blood. Oh, and then Origin Blood too. Forgot about Origin Blood. Consolidate. Yeah, we don't have a lot of blood. I guess we've been spending it a lot on a lot of things, but that's concerning. But what we'll find now is this is pretty empty, and I can still move a lot of this stuff into there. This here is going to be pretty emptied as well. I still clearly forgot about a lot of things like fiber and stuff, but still pretty cool. And then at least now, whenever we return home from our adventures, I'll be able to just sort through this stuff a lot easier once I've got this. So this here is the dedicated storage intake. All I got to do personally is punch it, and all of my items will enter the storage system, or I need my dinosaurs to touch it, and the same thing will happen. I might just put one here that I can interact with, and then I'll put like a big one outside, and then yeah, we can just dump our inventories into here nice and quickly. Sweet. So I decided to go and start allocating a few more of our resources to a big old resource wall. And this is what it's currently looking like. We got a lot of our base resources over here. Our element stuff in the middle there. Most of our primal fear stuff over here. There's still a lot to like allocate. This is pretty empty. We got a few more just random bits and pieces here. Over here, I mean, feathers. I could probably put some feathers somewhere. Maybe the tributes and stuff like that. Maybe a lot of the narcotics and tame helpers and that sort of stuff. And then over here, basically got this stuff, which I haven't yet allocated anywhere. And I don't know if I want to. I don't know. We'll see how we go. We'll see what sort of room we end up with. But that is where we're currently at. Now, what I had planned to do for the second half of this episode was... I swear I'm running so slowly and I can't work out why. But I was going to hop into the scanner and I was going to look for, finally, some simple bosses for us to tame up. The only thing is, there really aren't any. Whether it's a dragon, a manticore, broodmother, dodo wyvern. There's a dodo. Oh, it's a dodo rex. It's very high level and it's a female. Okay. I mean, that is an option. The problem is everything is a male. There is the Megapithecus, which is an option too. And we have some lower level stuff, but I don't think they're going to lay us eggs. And that's the whole point. I want eggs. So I don't even think that's an option. So yeah, we're kind of in a tricky situation where we can't really do that. It's not really going to work out in our favor. So yeah, that's very unfortunate news if you ask me, and not news that I was really hoping. Well, yeah, I really wanted to do that. I really wanted to start finally forcing some progress down the down that pathway. We're gonna go check out this Dodo Rex either ways. I just want to see what sort of kibble he requires to be tamed, and I'm pretty sure he was out in the desert, so it's not too far away. Let's go and pay it a visit, and then if that is like a dead end and we can't really do anything about that, I've got something else we can work on. So it's not the end of the world, but I'm gonna have to have a little bit of a rejig here. Where was the Dodo Rex? The other tricky part is 2477. The other tricky part is actually my guy here needs some levels, have some more speed. The other tricky part is I don't know if we're gonna need like a mated pair of these to really get a good batch of eggs. So even if I do find this female, I don't know if we're then just gonna need a male Dodo Rex as well. Oh, hello, there it is. 15 of them. No way. Just for the record, in case you don't remember, 15 of these. requires 15 artifacts. Each kibble requires an artifact. I've currently got 3 on me. So yeah, these really don't tickle the fancy like at all. So that's really, really sucky. The only other option that we really have as well is probably out here. A Megapithecus. We do have some level 80s who I might be able to tame up. That's the wrong teleporter. Man, I really get mixed up on where we're going. I guess it's this one that we want to head to. But this one might be able to... Like, I don't know. A level 80 Megapithecus might be the way to go. I just don't... Like I said, I don't know. By default, there's no way this thing lays an egg. But maybe a wild one? Like, you just never know. 5418? Nope. 8764. So... directly south, just down here somewhere. 8764. I'm looking for a big old angry monkey, preferably not one that is underground, but it's looking like we may not have what we want. Oh, I heard something. Any angry monkeys nearby? Every now and then I can hear like a stomp or something, but I feel like if we... Yeah, there it is. I can hear it. Where is it? Tell me it's not under the map. I bet you he is though. It's just always the way. Whenever we've come looking for anything this series, they're just always under the map. And it's like, what am I meant to do with you down there? Hold on, here we go. Here we go. His minions at least are running out here. Have a look at this. So I reckon he's inside this cliff. What does that mean for us? I have no idea. But he's around here somewhere. Watch this. Nah, I can't even see him. How did his minions escape then? Or am I blind? He's stomping away at something. He ain't happy. Yep, whatever. It was a lost cause anyways. Not the end of the world. We're going to change our plan. We're going to switch things up. And instead, time for me to get Mongo out here. And we gonna go. And we're going to kill some Celestials. Just so happens we had a Uranus right here ready to go. So yeah, if we want to continue on... and we want to summon in the Spirit Guardian eventually. We're going to have to kill a bunch of Celestials and then a bunch of Origins. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too difficult or anything like that. But that is the requirement. So probably going to have to summon in some of those Origins, unfortunately. But that's just the way it goes. Otherwise, we could go and target these guys. Actually, there's 5 of them. 4 of them. 4 of them currently in the world. This one's very close to us, 7452. And the others actually are all pretty close together too. 7452. Dude, that's like right over here. North. It's going to be just over here somewhere. I don't even know what we're looking for. There it is. Fantastic. Is that 2 of them or just 1? Got my hopes up there. Looked like we had a double whammy. Actually, just get grounded you. I should have grounded him first. Why would my ability not work? Hold on a second. My X attack ain't working. There we go. I was gonna say, what's going on here? Why won't you let me do what I gotta do? All right, we'll finish him off in just a second. There we go. And very quickly, another Origin bites the dust. I guess the benefit of killing a bunch of these guys is hopefully it allows for a little bit of room for more of them to spawn in. We'll see what happens. Anyways, where are we at? 4084. We got 2 of them. The Raptor and the Kano are both together at 4084. All right. And that... oh, no. I know which ones they are. Never mind. Never mind. We can't get to those. They're the ones that are under the map. We went looking for them the other day. They don't exist. We pretend they don't exist. They're not real. They're not real. Dang it. That is disappointing. Which leaves us with an RG at 3545, which is right next to my base. But real quick, since we are going to need some more of these artifacts. May as well make a quick little shop here. Grab us another artifact. This time drop the skin. And then we'll go get this thing. At 45.35, it's going to be just down here. Or just over this way a little bit. Never mind. I had the coordinates wrong. It was 35.45. What am I even talking about? All right. Stay on the ground, you. And then just instantly die. Basically, that's all I need you to do. Just instantly die. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Sit tight. Sit tight. You're not going to survive for very long. Thank you very much. All right. So that's 2 out of 5 already. Unfortunately, the next one's is going to take that a little bit longer. And that's the Celestials. They're kind of just all over the shop. In fact, I think this is... Yeah. So you know what? Let's go for a bit of a speed run. Hello there, Celestial Allosaurus. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. And just down here, a Celestial Argentavis. Oh, snap. I didn't kill that one. There we go. Followed by a Diabear. Where are you? There you are. One more hit. Boom. See you later. Oh, man. I would love to tame this guy, but that's not what we're here to do. Celestial Ferox was next. And then an Argentavis. Uh-oh. It's like I'm asking for trouble here. I'm like not killing these things optimally. And when I'm not charged up, these things will kill me, as we all know. I remember this guy from a long time ago. Actually, let me just bomb him. Let me just take care of him. There we go. And then we have another one. Apparently just over here. Hello. Dang it. It's a male dragon. Matt, if you were a female, I wouldn't have been able to afford it even if I wanted to. Is that the one I'm here for? No. There is a Celestial. There you are. All right. There we go. A cheeky little Celestial Therizinosaur. And then this guy. T-Rex. Man, they just go down instantly. It's absolutely crazy. No matter how many times they do it, it never gets old either. And while I'm over here, I'm going to have a quick little suss of the mountain over here. This is where the Origin Raptor and the Carno were stuck the other day. I doubt they've like exited this. In fact, we couldn't really work out where they were, but they're definitely, or at least I think they are. They're in this rock somewhere. And if we get close enough, yeah, we can hear their music. But that's about all we can hear. That's the only, you know, way we can actually prove that they're here somewhere, is that the music plays when we get close. Oh, no. We good? Oh, snap. Okay, that was actually kind of dangerous. Okay, that was a Celestial Rex, except he fired his shot off and I wasn't quite ready for it. But thankfully, we took care of that before he took care of us. And then I think we've literally got one stop left to make. I think it's over here somewhere. I think there's actually a few pretty close together. So here's one. Oh, snap. Another meteor strike that we do not want to get hit by. And he kind of hit me with it too. Lovely. Oh, snap. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I think we're okay, though. I nearly died from full damage. What a way to go that would have been. But there was a lot of meteors there. Is there a second Celestial Rex out here or something? There's definitely another Celestial. I just don't know what it is yet. Nor can I see him. All right, back to the scanner. Look at this guy. Oh, there he is. There he is. Look at this guy. What is he doing up here? Anyways, he is no longer up here. Now he's dead. Okay, that was the second to last one. And we have one more stop to make for one last Celestial. And I believe, unfortunately, it's all the way out in the sticks out here. So I'm going to have to finally place a teleporter out here, because this is one of the furthest points from any of our teleporter network that exists currently. But supposedly there is a Thylacoleo out here somewhere. So hopefully I can find it. All right, so I should have done this a long time ago. But there's the teleporter. And now we're going to head in. I don't know if this guy's going to be perched on a tree or what. I'm just going to quickly grab some fire feathers I'm sure we're going to need more of these feathers eventually. And I really am going to try and not pull out my... Stop it. Scanner it is. One last check. And this should be the final... Oh, there's two of... Oh, there was one out there. 936. Oh, okay. So he's south of here. So we're looking in the completely wrong location. 936. Is he in a tree? There he is. There he is. And that's that. We have taken down all of the celestials that we need to make this happen. So let's head back to base and we'll work out what else we're missing. I get the feeling it's basically going to be like 2 origin souls and a little bit of I don't know, 2 origin souls, some feathers. I reckon that's about it, but we'll see. Just gonna go deposit some items quickly, dip on back here. Man, we got a lot of stuff here. There's some feathers, a lot of junk. We got a bunch of origin things. Let's find out. So caustic feathers, electric feathers, and 3 origin blood. Now if I want to fight these things, we are currently missing some artifacts, but I am basically going to go 1, and then I'm going to grab a Spino because that's one of the other ones that we just don't seem to get. And then unfortunately, I need more Omega blood too. I'm going to have to pay a visit. Oh snap, hello. Good job, old Chaos Wyvern. Good job, buddy. Knew I didn't tame you for nothing. But yeah, we're going to need 1 more artifact and then just to kill 1 origin. What's this guy? That's an abyssal. Oh, I can't go down there and harvest it, can I? They're basically like... Dang it. That's actually a shame. If I harvested that, it would have been so handy. Can I harvest it? Yeah. I actually don't know what to do with those scales, but we've got them anyways. And a little while ago, there was actually a caustic something existing out here somewhere, but I don't know where he's gotten to. Omega Rex. Sorry, buddy, but I need that blood. Thanks, mate. One last artifact. Oh, I can't even pick it up. No way. Ah, that's annoying. It's fine. It's because I've already got one in my inventory. I have to go drop this one off first. I really need to find a better source of artifacts because this is it's not really working for us. Wait a second. Maybe I don't need an artifact then. If I got one in my inventory, it means I can just craft from that one instead. I forgot about that. There it is. Ah, beautiful. Yeah. All right. So those are the 3 origins we need to kill. And that's pretty much it. Sweet. All right. I think I've got just about everything that I need now, aside from one last thing. And that is the souls of these guys. So, where's my... There we go. I was like, why am I not able to ground these guys right this second? What's going on? For some reason, sometimes my thing just doesn't work. But anyways, let's take these guys down super duper quickly. That's 1 down and 2 to go. I'm gonna have to ground these guys because they are being little pests and not sitting where I need them to be sitting. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right, now it is time for you to... Oh, I missed my shot. Wow, that went everywhere except where I needed it to go. You know what? Oh, I was going to power up. But maybe that's not a good idea. I got no stamina. All right. Oh, man. All right, there we go. All right, this is kind of interesting. For some reason, My stamina just will not recharge despite feeding my guy a stamina potion. Like, nothing. Nothing. Is it because this guy keeps breaking my bones? Should I have entered this fight powered up? Clearly, I've done something wrong here. But, this is not working. Okay. Just had to teleport myself away from the fight briefly because I'm guessing the broken bone means I can't regenerate my stamina, which is a slight little annoyance, but not the end of the world. All right, we're back. I guess we can regenerate stamina. He just had me in like a stamina loop of just not being able to recharge or something. I honestly have no idea, but let's get back in there and finish the fight. Where are you, champ? There you are. All right, get grounded. My control's not working again. What is going on? Just ground him. There we go. Thank you very much. At last, and then boom. Man, this guy's putting up so much, like a massive fight compared to what we've generally got to work with. And I don't know if, I don't know. There's a lot of weirdness going on today. So, like, I can't really run properly. Like, my attacks aren't really working properly. Yeah, I don't know. Interestingness. That's for sure. All right, let's finish this thing once and for all. Again, my attacks aren't working for some reason. Flying off to the wrong direction too. If this happened while we were trying to fight the Chaos Guardian, we would not be killing the Chaos Guardian. Put it that way. All right, come on. There we go. Even that was like a bit of a crooked shot, but we got the job done, and that's all that matters. Thank you very much. All right. Oh man, what am I so heavy with? I guess we got like a lot of just random junk on us. Man, really? I can't just carry. Oh man, we killed a lot of things. I guess I didn't mean to. All right, that's not the end of the world. I'll just go and make you hold everything, and then we'll go and see if we've got everything that we need to summon in at last the Spirit Guardian. Honestly, I think we might be like a single artifact short or something silly like that, but that's fine because it means that we are pretty much ready. 2 artifacts. Oh, there's one. So just 1 artifact short, and we can fight the Spirit Guardian tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow we can take that down, and then basically we're ready to start facing the next tier, which is a fun one. It is a fun one. Anyways, let's worry about the Spirit Guardian first. That's coming tomorrow. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch us in the next one soon, but until then, keep smiling. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.